Maranatha, my PVC family and friends. Pastor Brian here with another quick bite, living the word. I know it's been a bit since we've been together, but sorry I got a little bit busy and distracted with the other things for a while there, guys. But we are back, and Lord willing, we'll continue to have more come up after this. But I wanted to share with you something that's heavy upon my heart and has been heavy upon my heart now for several weeks now, in particular, and really kind of came to light last night when we had Bruce and Betty Moses in for their talents and just to minister to us last night, and what a blessing it was. So I want to read to you now from Ephesians chapter 4, and I'm going to pick up at verse 1. I'm going to read down through verse 4 to begin with, and then we're going to stop and talk about this. It says, I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you, that you walk worthy of the vocation wherewith you were called, with all lowliness and meekness, with long-suffering, forbearing one another in love, endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. There is one body and one Spirit, even as you are called in one hope of your calling. Now, I'm going to pause there for 1 second, and might not go on past that point, but we kind of get what he's saying here. What the apostle is trying to drive home for us, guys, is this. He's driving home this point that we are all supposed to be walking the best we possibly can, behaving the best we possibly can, to the glory of God. We are of one faith, one baptism. We have one God. We're not serving a false God. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about the ecumenicalism of going out and just making sure, hey, it doesn't matter, you slap the name Christian on your church, then we're okay with everything you do. No, what I'm talking about is in your heart. Are you seeking to have that, as he says there, endeavoring? Are you endeavoring, seeking to have that unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace? Are you so focused on yourself and your positions and your suppositions and presuppositions that you won't allow others to be different than you? Because honestly, last night, Bruce and Betty are beautiful, wonderful couple. I love them, and they're sweet people. They have some differences as far as some of the beliefs that they have that I might not hold to. But the differences are not such that it would cause a rift in our unity. Because honestly, our hearts were knit together in love. But that's also the key of what he's talking about here. Because he says this, he says that we can do this if what? We come into this with all lowliness and meekness and long-suffering, forbearing one another in love. Are you willing to be lowly and meek in a situation? Are you willing to forbear in love in a situation? Or does it have to be, you don't agree with me, I don't agree with you, therefore we have to break fellowship, we have to break our bond, we have to break our unity? Who's going to be the godly character in here? Who's going to be the humble one? Who, even as Paul, as he's in prison, is able to say, I, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that you walk worthy. See, that's the key. Are you walking worthy of that vocation? Are you walking worthy of what we've been called to? Are you so busy holding on to yourself that you will not esteem others better than self? So, this today, as always, remember, I love you, we love you, God loves you, and God's got this.